everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Meredith E. Phillips, and you are not getting a video this week. Instead, you are getting this, in which I contentify my stress over the fact that you're not getting a video this week. So here's the sitch. Over the weekend of the 25th and the 26th, I filmed a vlog. And I went into Saturday feeling a little weird because I didn't really have anything in particular that I was working on. And I was like, what even is going to be this vlog? I had like a bunch of random kind of little piddly things to do. And I was like, whatever, we'll just film and, it'll come together in the end. I filmed on Saturday. I filmed on Sunday. Sunday, late afternoon, evening, I imported the footage to my computer and I started editing through it. I didn't even get through half of the footage from Saturday before realizing that this was the most boring, disjointed vlog of all time. There was no cohesive thread to any of it because, again, I really didn't have all that much to do. My book is still with beta readers. I'm waiting on their final bits of feedback. And so I wasn't working on my main project. I had some other things to do, but it wasn't anything like particularly vloggable. And so the whole vlog is just so dumb. It's so dumb. I was bored editing it. I like editing, and you have to be a little bit of a narcissist to be here on YouTube. So I do enjoy listening to myself talk on occasion. And I was just so bored. I was like, this is not helping anybody with anything. It's not even entertaining. Now, I know some of you are my ride or dies, and you would absolutely watch it, even though it was garbage, and you would be like, it was fine. But like, it wasn't fine. It was really bad. And I'm normally like not that critical of myself anymore when it comes to video creation. I'm like, this is me and here it is, and it's not like the best filmed thing, but it's not the worst filmed thing, and it's not the most aesthetic, but it's not the least aesthetic. Like, it's fine. It's just mid, and that's fine. That's fine with me. That is what I strive for. I strive to be average. I was like, let me just put it aside. I'll come back to it on Monday. Maybe it'll be better somehow. I don't know. And I have had times before where I've filmed something and as I'm filming it think like, I don't know if this is going to be that great. But then you get into editing and it's like, oh, okay, I can punch this up with this thing, or if I can fiddle with it and it's not that bad. This was bad though. This was bad. Monday, I was thinking about it and I was like, I don't even want to go back into Final Cut to look at that footage because I'm pretty sure it's all terrible. And then by Tuesday, I was starting to stress out because I was like, if I'm gonna edit it and post it, I better get on it because it's Tuesday and it's supposed to go live on Friday morning. What are you doing? I did not want to edit that footage because it was just dumb. With my videos here on this channel, I like to either provide informative, educational style content, maybe inspirational or motivational to some extent, or at least something mildly entertaining. And this vlog was none of those things. So by Tuesday, I was like, well, you either have to edit this dumb vlog and post it and be embarrassed about how dumb it is, or you have to skip a week and not post anything. I don't like missing weeks. I like to be consistent, but I'm not going to post something that I'm not proud of, or at least not like marginally excited about in some manner. This was so bad though, you guys. And I was stressing out about, well, if you don't post this, you have to come up with something else to post. And I was like, I don't have to do that. I could just skip a week because at the end of the day, I am not a YouTuber. I am a writer who posts videos on YouTube, but I am not a YouTuber. I get very little in terms of monetary compensation out of this whole thing. I do enjoy it. I like it as a different form of creative expression. I like being able to share what I'm doing with people. I like being able to encourage people, motivate them, teach them something on occasion, perhaps. That brings me some fulfillment as a human being. But I don't owe that to anyone, and I'm not getting some huge chunk of change to like compensate. So I was just like, why are you stressing out about this? You can just not post something. That's okay. This is something that I've had to come back to on multiple occasions over my time here on YouTube and social media in general. And I think anyone who posts content places probably gets this feeling every so often. There is a pressure. If you're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, wherever you are located on the internet, there's a pressure to continuously produce content and to produce it consistently and to produce stuff that is going to keep people on that platform for as long as possible. Because the longer people are on a platform, the more money that platform makes. Fair enough, makes sense. But my goal here with this YouTube channel is not to grow it into some massive channel with 1 million followers and it's making me like a full-time income. That's not what I'm looking for. That is really not what I'm aiming for here. If that somehow miraculously happened, great. Super grateful for that income. But it's not what I'm here for. At the end of the day, my big goal is to be a published author. You don't have to have a YouTube channel to be a published author. So instead of stressing out about editing this video that was boring and it was going to be dumb, like, let me just spend some time working on some writing stuff. I could do that instead. It would be a better use of my time. And so that's sort of what I chose to do. I do see like the meta irony, whatever you want to call it, of then making a video about how I'm not going to make a video. But, you know, I know this is something that we struggle with if you're on social media in any capacity, is that constant push to create something and post it and grow. You have to be growing. If you're not growing, what are you even doing here? You know, it's that kind of thing. And the growth stuff can get really weirdly competitive, even though there's literally no competition at all. But there's a lot of comparison game, right? There's a lot of comparing who's watching what and how many views is this person getting and how many subscribers are they getting and are they growing faster than me or am I growing faster than them? Who cares? Who cares? I'm not here to grow this platform to some mega platform. Maybe other people are, but I'm not. My goal is to be a published author. My goal is not to have a giant YouTube channel. And it is so easy. It's so easy to get sucked into the whole thinking of once I hit X number, that'll be enough. That'll be happy place for me and I won't need any more than that. I just got to get to this milestone. Newsflash, as soon as you get to that milestone, you're going to see another milestone in the distance, because here's the thing with numbers, you can always add on to them. You can always add more. You can always add more. So if you're like, oh, if I could just get to 5,000, if I could just get to 50,000, if I could just get 100,000, there's always going to be more beyond that. And what is that more actually doing for you? I don't think it's doing anything as far as publishing goes. You can have 0 subscribers on social media, or you could have 1 million subscribers on social media, and that does not guarantee you anything in the publishing sphere. If you want to be a YouTuber or a social media person, then have at it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with pursuing an audience on whatever platform of your choice. But if you don't really care about that, then don't really care about that. I've had to come back to this stupid little lesson so many times. I've been on YouTube now since, it's been like 4.5 years. It's almost been 5 years. I started in May of 2020. I've gone through ups and downs in terms of the stress that the channel has brought me. Sometimes I'm just like, I do not care, and it's just going to do its thing. And other times it's been like, if I don't put out 2 videos a week, I am going to lose it all or something ridiculous. I've seen a lot of author tubers join this space and put out really awesome content, and then they just kind of fade off after a while. I've seen people who have been here forever. They're like the OGs and they're still going. So I've seen a lot, and I've seen enough to know that really at the end of the day, this isn't what I'm interested in doing as a career or as something that brings me some chunk of income. I really just want the publishing deal. So no, you are not getting a fun vlog this week. I'm sorry if you were anticipating one, but it is not to be. And trust me, you are so grateful for that, because it truly was like the most awkward footage I have filmed in a very long time. I am hopeful that next weekend I will have a writing vlog for you, because I do like filming the vlogs. I do love editing them. I like putting it all together. I do think it's fun, but at the same time, it's not like the end goal. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say about that. TLDR, if you're on social media, don't let it take over your life. Don't let it stress you out. It's social media. That's it. And that's it for this Let's Chat episode. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.